it's always exhilarating to come back to Los Angeles, where I received not only my first, my second, and third Grammy Award winning trophies, but being a representative of our Lahui, of the Kanaka that I represent, of the Kaiaulu, the community that I represent. Everyone in Hawaii should have a kuleana and a role, a kuleana responsibility. And my responsibility is to give back to the community who have shaped who I am today through the Hawaiian language revitalization and perpetuation of Olelo Hawaii, because the Hawaiian language is not dead. It is thriving as much as hula is thriving, mele is thriving, and our lahui is thriving. I'm just doing my part as one of those in this big va'a, this vessel, as a singer-songwriter, music producer. So I'm excited to be here with friends and fans and network and share Hawaiian music worldwide. Through the pandemic, I think through times in our lives, through trials and tribulations, we as artists take time to sit on our lanai while gazing at Haleakala or the ocean near my home in Wailuku, on the slopes of Wailuku, while Mauna Leo's behind me. And you embrace all these elements, and these elements and resources around us in Hawaii, through Hawaii, allows artists like myself to write music about these places that impact us, influence us to feel a certain way. When we compose music, we compose about these elements: the rainfall, the type of clouds that hover us, the ocean, Kanaloa, Kane, the stream, the water that flows from Uka to Kai, the resources in those streams. That's the beautiful part of arranging and writing music. And from 2021, Kalani Peʻa, till now, we had to adapt to change. From COVID, we had to be effective through change. So I hope my music was healing for the homes out there, the households that embrace Hawaiian mele. And certainly it was healing for me as a composer. I encourage any young artists who are independent artists like myself to accomplish those little objectives in your life, whether it's going to school, saving up your money to produce and get an engineer to produce your first recorded album or single or a vinyl, to reach those little goals to accomplish that ultimate goal. When you want to accomplish that ultimate goal and know that driving question behind accomplishing that ultimate goal, I think there's success. But success is defined in so many ways. And for me, not so many people were happy about my first Grammy win. And it's so nice to know that we can't always please everybody. We have to continue doing what we have to do for our lahui. And the wins don't define who I am. I'm still that local Hawaiian boy from the Hawaiian homestead of Pane'ewa, Hilo, Hawaii. I still eat guava, shoyu, and vinegar, and talk to the chickens at the farm in Pane'ewa. Well, I don't talk to the chickens at the farm, but and I still, get in that car and go to the Prince Koia Plaza, which is on the Hawaiian homelands, and dress in bedazzles because I'm a modern Hawaiian. And I consider being that modern, innovative Hawaiian. And I'm so grateful to be part of this musical journey of mine, and hopefully be inspiring for the younger generation. I'm so grateful to have collaborated with the wonderful Maui Divers Jewelry. They were able to understand and embrace and capture my compelling stories of King David Kalakaua and his journey around the world, getting on a steamboat during his reign, meeting leaders all over the world and building relationships. That's the beauty of our kupuna and our ali'i. We've built relationships with people all over the world. Apunio kohonua, meaning all over the world. So we were not new, we were not visitors to many, but we made a mark as being the caretakers of the Pacific. And so being able to collaborate with Maui Divers Jewelry means so much to me, because my mom worked at Maui Divers and bought my very first piece with Maui Divers Jewelry. And over the years, Maui Divers have created pieces that seen and accomplished my vision and mission of who I am as a musician. So Kalakaua, the brooches that were created on my Kini Zamora outfit, exemplifies the noble aspects of our very own King David Kalakaua and his legacy, and we are his legacy. Well, I'm a queen myself, like Freddie Mercury, I'm queen. Now, Kuini means queen, according to Mary Kavena Pukui in the Hawaiian language dictionary. Kuini means matriarch, matrilineal power. I wanted to honor the women who have shaped who I am today, from my mother, my two grandmothers, powerful grandmothers on both the paternal and maternal sides of my family. I love them and I miss them so much. I honor the goddess Kihavahine, the protector of Moku'ula, Mokuhinia, and Lahaina. I honor the people of Lahaina. We too live on Maui and dealt with the horrendous wildfires. So coming to LA is a special time for us and is pivotal and very much more imperative. In Hawaiian, we call it vai vai. Vai vai means important or wealth. When you cut that word into half, vai is water. Water is wealth. Knowledge is wealth. But it's an important time in our lives to come to LA to give back to the people who also faced the same horrendous tragedy as we did on Maui. When we can connect through music, make these benefit concerts, this award show is an award show. But what brings us together this time is the wildfires are bringing us together. And we want to ensure that our families and their homes are being rebuilt in Lahaina, that the Hawaiian land stays in Hawaiian hands, and that Maui Divers Jewelry bring back their businesses with other local businesses, locally owned, operated businesses like Maui Divers Jewelry back to Lahaina, and ensure that our communities are restored. Kuini, oh gosh, I dream of the words when I'm swimming in Ka'anapali or at my favorite beach, Hamoa on Maui. I have these arrangements all in my head that I recorded on a memo, on a voice memo. And I'm creating, some people grab their ukulele, I have a ukulele or piano. We create arrangements by playing with the instrument. My instrument is my vocals and the arrangements are in my head while I'm swimming, while I'm cleansing my soul in the ocean. I'm writing these songs, and it's such a creative process because not so many people can do that. They have to grab an ukulele, they have to grab something. For me, I'll create this while I'm feeling, wow, this is the vibe I'm in. What kind of song should I compose? Who should I compose about? And then I sing the arrangement on the voice memo. And then I do it. And then I come up with the keys and the arrangement with my band. Then we get into the studio. So that's the creative process with Kalani Peʻa and my songwriting skills. I guess it's a proficiency to embrace. And I really thank the deities around me for giving me the inspiration to compose. Yes, I love working with gifted and talented people of Hawaii. Hawaii is surrounded by the gift of, I just call it the gift of God. Jake Shimokura is a fascinating artist I grew up watching as a little kid. Makes him old, yeah. Yeah, he's with pure heart. But yeah, he can be uncle status. But anyway, but he's an amazing ukulele player and musician and entertainer. And so I yearn off of other entertainers who understand, okay, this is our purpose. This is why we do what we do. For Hawaii and about Hawaii, I love working with Kamehameha schools. I used to work at Kamehameha schools as a curriculum developer, working in Hawaiian language and culture, and creating STEM curriculum, project-based learning curriculum for 10 years. So I wanted to connect with Kamehameha schools and give back to Kalani Peʻa, who established that particular kula for us Kanaka Hawaii. I wanted to work with other songwriters, Devin Kamealoha Forrest, Kiope Raymond, one of the founders of Ahapuna Leo, the Hawaiian language school, and my alma mater, Kekula Onavihi Okalani Opu'u. I love collaboration. Collaboration is the key to success. They're all different. They're all favorable songs to me. I can't really pinpoint. There's like a little baby of mine, you know, because the first album was my debut, win a Grammy. Second, sophomore, junior album. Then I did my Christmas album, which won a Hoku Award. But this fifth album, which is my fourth Hawaiian album, it's like my baby. So I don't know which is my favorite. I think I have a special one. The special is the title track, Kuini. That's for my childhood friend of 30 plus years, Lealoha Kaula. She's an amazing kumuhula, a civic and civil leader for our Hawaiian cultural movement in Portland. She's from Hilo, and she's my childhood friend. And we've built this relationship over the years. We tour and do sold-out shows across the Pacific Northwest. So Kuini is about her. She's a queen herself, a single mother who raised her children. Her mother and her grandmother were all single women. So they were powerful, powerful women who raised their children and nurtured their children to be who they are today. So this album is for her, actually. Wow, artists celebrating other artists. Sharing the similar message through music. Whatever we do on stage and off stage, our music can make that personal connection with other artists, peers, and the audience in the community. For me, the biggest celebration accomplishment beyond winning Grammy Awards and being a representative at the Grammy Awards is getting off stage, meeting fans and other artists that can connect with me through my music. If I'm writing a song for my grandmother who suffered from Alzheimer's but compared her to the beautiful flowers, her favorite pua, the gardenia flower, they can make that connection. They tell me, Kalani, my tutu suffered from Alzheimer's and dementia. That song means so much to me. Other artists tells me the same thing. That song you wrote for your ohana, oh, I'm affected by that. When we make that personal connection, I think that is a full circle, a complete circle of building a relationship with other artists, other peers of mine in the music industry, and meeting new people at my shows, whether it's at Carnegie Hall, Lincoln Center, or performing on the Grammy stage in 2022. I performed on the Grammy stage. It's making that connection. To me, that's the success of it all. Well, the maile that you made for me made my eyes bald out. Thank you, Alec, for making me bald my eyes out. This purple is my favorite color in the world. Maile is my favorite lei. I have thousands of strands from many years of performing all over Hawaii, West Coast, East Coast, Japan. They're hung at my hale. Every leaf has its own distinct beauty characteristic, like our people. The pearls represent the mokihana. And so you made this sentimental piece that hopefully I can give my crown and these pieces and rings gifted by Maui Divers. And the ring that was purchased for me 24 years ago from my mother, and give these to the next generation, my nieces and nephews who will carry on the legacy of mine. And legacy is hoʻilina. Hoʻilina is the children we will influence to continue on our traditions, the cultural practices of our kupuna, and understands the sense of place where they're at, whether they're in Oʻahu, Maui, California. They understand where they come from. And these sentimental pieces brings us back to building our foundation, understanding that we come back to our piko. Our foundation is Hawaiʻi. And these pieces are beyond sentimental. It will be with us for the rest of our lives. So I hopefully they don't put this in the Grammy Museum. We want to make sure that my ohana receive these pieces, and their children, and the children, and their children, and their children. So I think your new piece should be called Hoʻilina. You should make a new piece called Legacy. Why not? Oh, I'm coining a new fashion line for Maui Divers. But I mahalo Maui Divers for telling our story. I have an outfit made by an Oʻahu designer. She makes my shirts. Her name is Mieko of Kalani Fashion. I would wear it for you now, but I wanted to surprise you all on the red carpet. The red carpet is the red carpet, right? We get to see artists from all walks of life. I got to meet BTS and Meghan Trainor, great artists over the years. My thing is being yourself. Being authentic, being your true self. I encourage artists to just be you. You want to rap in Hawaiian? Rap in Hawaiian. You want to do R&B in Olelo Hawaii? Do an R&B. If you want to do opera in Hawaiian, go and do opera. Many kids ask, can I win a Grammy if I do this in Hawaiian language? Yes, you can. If you know your true self, you be your true self. Never change anyone. Never allow anyone to define who you are. Then you'll be successful. I have probably bawled my eyes out because I cry I'm a crybaby. Well, I'm an Aries. I'll cry for a while. I shed tears for our lahui who continue to do their best to raise their families in Hawaii. It's been tough. We are priced out of Hawaii. My goal is through music, is to encourage our kanaka to stay in Hawaii, work in Hawaii, go to school in Hawaii. You're from Hawaii, stay in Hawaii. If you want to explore the world, but come back home and give back to your community. Be a civic and civil leader and give back to your community. How are you contributing to your kaiaulu, your community, is the driving question. Because we're moving away. Everything's pricey. We're being priced out. So right now, my goal as an entertainer is to provide the music and education for our kanaka to stay and remain in place. Live, thrive, work together, be independent, sustainable people. We got to work together to survive in Hawaii. So that's my ultimate message. Work hard towards your goal. Go to school. Save your money. Find the best producer and engineer, and never go astray. When one person tell you need to do this, follow your heart and dreams. But you need to surround yourself with a group of people, and it can be a handful of people that believe in you. It's my husband and my mama are the foundation to Peʻa Records and Entertainment. I own all my music. I'm an independent artist. Own my music, my publishing rights to my music, because you can. I'm an independent artist that will not sell my music to a big label. I own my label. You're capable to own your own music. So learn those important aspects about the music industry. Own your music, never sell your music to anyone. And independent artists can win Grammys. Yeah. And when we win, Hawaiʻi wins. Purple is the best color in the world. I mean, Barney loved purple. Purple is the #1 color in the world, and if you disagree with me, will we have an altercation? I love purple. Everybody knows I have purplicious parties. I've had purplicious parties. I meet people who wear purple wig parties. I think every artist have those who support you and those who we all have haters, but the haters will have like purple balloons and they'll be like, oh, pop your bubble or pop your balloon. You're not gonna make it big, but my balloon is always gonna be big, honey. I'm gonna have the biggest balloons in purple roaming New York City streets during Thanksgiving parades because I love purple. Purple's the best color in the world. Okay, thank you. I love you all. Thank you for your hard work, Maui Divers. Mahalo nui for being around all these years. Before my mama was born, before I was born, you guys were making pieces that will last forever. Mahalo nui.